Do you suck at Bedwars? Are you constantly searching the internet looking for ways to get better at Bedwars? If you answered yes to both of those questions, you came to the right place. Here's top 5 tips to help you get better at Bedwars. Oh, and if you don't trust me, here's proof that I'm a professional Bedwars player. Get fucked, dude. Anyways, tip number 1, speed bridging. Now I know you're thinking, oh yo, I already know how to speed bridge. That's fine, just listen anyways. Speed bridging is very important in Bedwars nowadays. You basically need speed bridging to be a casual player. Besides, if you know how to speed bridge, then you would never fall. But I assume you do a lot. Trust me, I do too. But there are ways to fix that. There are a bunch of different servers that help you improve your bridging methods. I'll put some of those servers in the description in case you want to check those out. Anyways, I highly recommend sticking to just speed bridging in Bedwars. Tele bridging and god bridging are too hard to learn, even for the pros, so don't waste your time learning those bridging methods. I only recommend using god bridging and any other difficult bridging method to mainly skywars. Speed bridging is a very important trick to learn in Bedwars as it will help you reach other players' beds faster or reach in diamond gen. So after this video, I expect you to hop on those bridging servers and start practicing. I really hope you aren't one of those people who just crouch bridge the whole way. Bruh. Tip number 2, PvP. If you're a true noob, you probably don't know what PvP means. It just stands for player versus player. PvP is tied with bridging as the most important things to learn. If you can't PvP, you can't win. Simple. There are different ways to practice PvP. You can go from either sumoing someone to just a classic duel. I prefer just sticking to duels. It's like an actual PvP scenario, just without the fishing rod. A lot of people think PvP is just clicking fast, but no, there's other skills to learn such as comboing and aim. Let's talk about aim. And no, I'm not talking about aiming your bow, I'm talking about aiming your sword at the player. You want your crosshair to be attached to the player basically the whole time you're fighting them. If you don't do that, then you can't win a fight. You don't want your crosshair going all over the place as you're fighting him, or you'll simply lose. Next is comboing. Comboing someone can be fairly difficult at times, but there are different ways to combo someone in Bedwars. The most common way to combo someone is blocks. Just by simply placing a block, you can disable their speed and you can get a quick combo on them. But you can also use water too if you like. Now let's talk about clicking fast. If you want to click fast, you're going to need to learn a new clicking method, such as butterfly clicking, jitter clicking, drag clicking, or just normal clicking if you prefer that. Butterfly clicking is one of the most popular as all you have to do is place 2 fingers on your mouse and tap it like this. You can eventually get faster over time. It'll take some practice, but it's worth it. Now clicking fast perfectly transitions us into our next tip, which is mouse. People don't think mouse are that important, but they really are. Now I bet I can guess perfectly which type of person you are depending on what mouse you use. If you use a Logitech mouse, you're a casual player. If you use Glorious, you're a tryhard, but you make a lot of mistakes. And if you use a Bloody, then you're just a loser who plays Minecraft all day. And only Minecraft. I'm joking, by the way, don't get mad at me. Now if you actually want to get better at Bedwars and you're on a budget, I recommend getting a Glorious Model O. These mouses are only $50 and you can change your debounce time to 4. If you don't know what debounce is, it basically makes you double click the lower you turn it down. You can also do this with the Model O wireless, but it's more expensive. If you're really broke, then you could buy a mouse like the Razer Viva Mini. This mouse is only $30 and you can still get a bang for your buck. If you're a rich boy, then you can get a Logitech G Pro Superlight or Bloody on eBay for $1,000. But all these different mice have different features, and it's really up to you. Tip number 4, base. There are a lot of different types of blocks you can build around your bed, but the most common one you see is wool. Here, let me tell you the best base in the best scenario. If you get the fast iron gen, when 4 iron comes out every 1 second, save it for endstone. Now if you get slow iron gen, when the iron takes forever to spill out, save up for wood and place it around your bed. Exactly how I'm doing it right now. And build it like this, with wool. These are the best ways to build your base. Now if you really want obsidian, that's fine. You can go right up to mid and get 8 emeralds. And then buy the obsidian and then place it around your bed. People will get annoyed with you, but it works. Now if you're a tryhard or you just don't care, place wool around your bed. That's what most people do. There are other blocks to use like glass, but they're not very common and very useful. It all depends on what you can afford and what type of person you are. Tip number 5, currency. Now if you're wondering what I mean by this, I mean what you should spend your diamonds, iron, gold, and emeralds on. There are a lot of different things you can spend them on. Let's start with diamonds. If you get 2 diamonds off spawn, get protection 1. If you get 4 off spawn, get sharpness 1. And if you only get 1, get mining fatigue. And if you get 3, get protection 1 and mining fatigue. Alright, now with iron, we're not going to take up a lot of this, only the important things. Now if you get fast iron gen, like we talked about before, always buy a stone sword when you spawn. It will help you a lot in battle. You should always take advantage of fireballs with fast iron gen. Fireballs are the most overpowered item in Bedwars because you can hop over people with them or simply just end their suffering. There are a lot of different things you can spend iron on, like ladders and other items, but we're not going to talk about those because they're not really useful in a lot of scenarios. Next is gold. There are a lot of things you can spend your gold on, such as silverfish, water buckets, and other random items. But right when you get 12 gold off spawn, right away get iron armor. That's the only thing you should really spend your gold on the start of the game. Everything else is kinda useless. Towards endgame you can buy golden apples if you want though. Now if you somehow get a hold of 8 emeralds, you can buy diamond armor and invisibility potion. Or you can be annoying and cover your bed in obsidian. If you get 6 emeralds, buy diamond armor. If you get 4 emeralds, buy potions or 1 ender pearl. And if you get 2, buy invisibility potion or jump potion and speed potion. Alright guys, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully these tips did help you. If you did, drop a like. Let's try to hit 10 likes on this video. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. That's just the drugs. Don't they make you feel numb?